Hey everyone, sorry I haven't made a video in a few months. I've had school and other things going on in my life. And it's also been kind of slow in the world of sports. Um, After the NFL lockout ended, the NFL season started like normal, and baseball's been kind of typical, not really too many things besides the Boston Red Sox epic collapse. That was kind of a crazy situation that no one saw coming. I think the players were more shocked than anyone. But what I really am here to talk about is the NBA lockout. Um, I've had a lot of time to think about how I felt about what's going on in the NBA lockout and what I think the issues are. I don't think there is one side that's completely in the wrong. I think both sides are being stubborn and not backing down from what they want. And I'm going to make a few different videos about what I feel about the lockout and what I think some of the issues are. It's hard because you don't know exactly what's going on inside the labor discussions when they go into that locked room. They don't come out for hours on end. We don't really know what's being said in there until they come out and they kind of report on it. It's pretty vague. We didn't make it a deal. We want 53, they want 50, blah, 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 blah. We've heard a few different heated discussions that they've had. Dwayne Wade got upset at Stern for some remarks that Stern made towards him and the players. But other than that, we don't really know exactly what's going on. But there are a few issues, and I'll make a video per issue. I think there's 3 or 4 of them. The first one is, why don't they start these discussions earlier? Why do they wait until the off season of the contract ending off season and then start their discussions? We know from 1999 that it takes months of heated and serious discussion to really come to a deal. And it seems that every time a contract ends, each party wants more, or each party wants something drastically different that the other side is obviously not going to want. So if we know, a couple years ago, we knew that this was going to be an issue. It started being reported that this contract ending is not going to just sign a new contract, and that there are going to be some problems resulting in a probable lockout. And so why don't they start last summer? Maybe laying some groundwork down. I understand you can't do it during the season. The players probably would definitely not go for that because it would be kind of definitely distracting. So, but why don't you start 2 off seasons ago or last off season, last summer, and lay some groundwork down for what they want, so that you have time to think about what the other side wants, maybe some compromises. Right now, they're going through all of that in a time when the season should be starting in a few weeks, and lots of people are suffering from that. The concession people from the stadiums that these teams play in, the players themselves. The average income of an NBA player is at $5 million. Well, it's way out of whack because you have LeBron and Kobe making 14, 15 to $20 million a year, and then you have some that are making 100,000, and so it averages out to $5 million. But lots of people are suffering from this. So why don't you take that thought of, this is going to be an issue if we're not able to start on time, and we definitely aren't going to be able to start on time, and let's prepare sooner. Let's make it so that when we do come to the table in the off season of the 2011-2012 season, namely right now, we will have already done some of the groundwork that we'll be able to actually work on. Right now they're just laying down what they want, and then they're going to have to sit back and say, okay, what can we actually lose, what can we gain, and that takes time. We know that from the 1999 lockout, that this is a time-consuming process. And if you wait until June of the off season, it's not going to happen by October 1st. We know that. So why do you wait so long? Leave your comments below on what you think of this. Maybe if you think that there definitely is one side that's completely in the wrong, if you think like me that they're equal, leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to leave 3 or 4 videos after this one on what I think and on different issues. So there are some different issues that I think are the problem. So leave your comments below.